Good morning, students. As in previous lectures, we have derived the derivation for flow of viscous fluid through a circular pipe. Okay, in which we have derived four parameters. So, in which we will first go through our formulas. Now, see, first thing here, shear stress at any point R from center is given by tau is equal to r by 2 minus dou p by dou x. Then second, velocity at any point is given by the formula u is equal to 1 by 4 nu minus dou p by dou x r square minus small r square. Then maximum velocity, the formula is 1 by 4 nu minus dou p by dou x into capital R square. Average velocity will become 1 by 8 nu into minus dou p by dou x capital R square. And we know that the ratio u max by u average is equal to 2. Now next is the pressure difference between 2 points over a length. Means the pressure difference over a length delta minus dou p by dou x is given by the formula 32 nu into u average into L divided by d square. And pressure drop, as we know that the pressure drop is nothing but HF, which is nothing but 32 times nu into u bar into L rho g d square. See the difference between these two formulas. Here denominator is rho g, here rho g is not here. This is the pressure difference and this is the pressure drop. This is the difference between these two formulas. Now next is power required. Power required, the formula we know that power required to pump is given by rho gq into hf, where hf is the head loss or pressure head loss. So this formula will become by putting rho gq into hf, put the value of this hf from this formula, we will get 32 into nu into u bar into L by rho g d square. So this will become, rho g will get cancelled. So finally this power required will become 32 into nu into u bar into L divided by d square into q. But q, as we know that discharge is given by area into velocity, where velocity is average velocity and area is the cross sectional area of the pipe. So by putting this value into this, you will get the power equation as 8 into pi into nu into u average square into L. And in first lecture we have studied about the Reynolds number, which is nothing but rho into u into d divided by nu, where nu is the dynamic viscosity and small nu is the kinematic viscosity, and its formula is nu by rho, where dynamic viscosity is given in the Poise and kinematic viscosity is given in the Stokes. One Stoke is nothing but 10 raised to power minus 4 meter square per second. Okay, so now we will move towards the example now. So first try to understand the example. Given a laminar flow is taking place in a pipe of diameter 0.2 meter. The maximum velocity is 1.5 meters per second. Find out the mean velocity first, then radius at which this occurs. Also find out the velocity at 0.4 meter from the wall of pipe. Okay, now first we will decide the given data. Now given data is nothing but the laminar flow is taking place in a pipe of diameter 0.2 meter. So diameter d is equal to 0.2 meter. So radius will become 0.1 meter. And given the maximum velocity is given 1.5 meters per second. U max is equal to 1.5 meters per second. So then they asked her to find out the mean velocity, means average velocity is what, and again they asked her to find out the radius at which this occurs, means at which radius it will occur. Also find out the velocity at 0.04 meter from the wall, means this y distance is given 0.04 meter from the wall, means if consider this as a pipe section. So from the wall at 0.04 meters from the wall, means at this distance find out the velocity u. So first find out the average velocity, then find out at which distance it will occur, and second find out and second one find out the velocity at 0.04, means y is equal to 0.04. Now we know the maximum velocity to average velocity ratio is equal to 2. So as we know that the maximum velocity is equal to 1.5, so u average will become maximum velocity divided by 2, so it will become 0.75 meters per second. Now again we have to find out the velocity at 0.04 meter from the wall. Velocity at 0.04 meter from the wall. Okay, now we know the formula for velocity. U is equal to 1 by 4 nu minus dou p by dou x into capital R square minus small r square. Okay, but as given that y is equal to 0.04, capital R is equal to 0.1, therefore as we know that small r is equal to capital R minus y, because this is your capital R, this is your small r, so this will become capital R will become small r will become this total minus this small y. So finally from this you will get small r, so small r will become capital R minus 1, means 0.1 minus 0.04, so this will become 0.06. Now by putting this value of r into this equation, you will get u as 1 by 4 nu, u as 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x into capital R square means 0.1 square minus 0.06 square. So finally this will become as 6.4 into 10 raised to power minus 3 into 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x. Okay, but we know the formula for u max as 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x into capital R square. So and which is nothing but equal to 1.5, because u max in our example u max is given equal to 1.5 meters per second. So by putting this r value, we will get 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x into r square is nothing but 0.1 square is equal to 1.5. So from this we will get the value of 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x, as this will be the denominator. So finally this will equal to 150. So value of this parameter 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x is equal to 150. Now put this value of 1 by 4 nu into minus dou p by dou x is equal to 150 into first equation, means into this equation, as here this is unknown value, but from this u max we have derived 1 by 4 nu minus dou p by dou x is equal to 150. Put this value into this, you will get the velocity as u is equal to 6.4 into 10 raised to power minus 3 into 150. So finally it will become 0.96 meter per second. So the velocity at y is equal to 0.04 meters is 0.96 meters per second. Okay, so this is the first example as we have solved for the flow of viscous fluid through circular pipe. Now we will move towards the next example. Okay.